For tonight's headlines, House under lockdown amid Omicron threat. Probe underway versus another quarantine skipper. Coronavirus cases in the country at 2,861,119. Department of Health assures enough supply of paracetamol and other drugs for flu-like symptoms. Northeast monsoon to bring rains in the Philippines. PSE hailed best bourse in region. Good evening. Today is Tuesday, January 4, 2022. I am Venice Bautista and this is Tribune News on Q. Here are the stories for this evening. The House of Representatives has been placed under lockdown in a bid to contain the spread of the COVID-19 Omicron variant, Secretary General Mark Leandro Mendoza announced on Tuesday. Access to the Batasang Pambansa Complex along Batasan Road in Batasan Hills, Quezon City will be restricted until next week. The lower house adjourned session on December 17 for the holiday break, and it is set to resume session on January 17. The lockdown was imposed amid an uptick in COVID-19 cases following the holiday season where numerous mass gatherings were held. And the Health Department on Monday announced the Philippines is once again classified as high risk for COVID-19 due to the sudden growth of infection rates. As of January 3, more than 4,000 fresh COVID-19 cases were reported, and the number is alarmingly higher from 300 cases last week. Police are investigating another incident involving a Filipino who just returned from abroad and skipped quarantine, Interior and Local Government Secretary Eduardo Año said. According to Año, the other case involved an overseas Filipino who arrived on December 22 and was supposed to undergo quarantine at Seda Residences, another hotel in Makati, but instead went straight to her condominium unit in Bonifacio Global City. Tourism Secretary Bernadette Romulo Puyat said earlier that the returning overseas Filipino even had a massage at her condominium unit and posted it on her social media account, so authorities tracked her down and arrested her. That person claimed to have an exemption from the Bureau of Quarantine, but the agency denied this, Año said in a radio interview. The Department of Health reported 5,434 confirmed cases of coronavirus on Monday to bring the total number of infected in the country to 2,861,119. This brought the active cases to 29,809, and of the total, 889 are asymptomatic, 24,026 are mild, 3,020 are moderate, 1,546 are severe, and 328 are critical. The number of recoveries, on the other hand, rose to 2,779,706 after 611 patients recovered from the deadly disease, and the death toll is now at 51,604 with 18 fatalities recorded. Tribune News on Q will be back after these short reminders.
Botomoto Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Si Harry Roque ang pinakamagaling na spokesman, kaya inggit sa kanya ang oposisyon.
Tama lang na ipinaglaban ko ang balik trabaho para bumalik ang kita ng mga nagtatrabaho at naghahanap buhay. Hindi pwedeng magutom ang pamilya. Dapat lang po ingat buhay para sa hanap buhay. Basta trabaho, kita at hanap buhay ang nakataya. Nasa harap niyo po ako.
Ibigay natin ang tudong suporta kay Harry.
Mga katribu, tara na't makiisa at matuto sa mga public service programs hatid ng Kalingang Katribu. Tuwing Lunes, nandyan ang usapang business na magbibigay tips at inspirasyon sa mga aspiring entrepreneurs kasama sina Compi Manalo at Vernon Velasco. Tuwing Miyerkules, usapang pangkalusugan naman ang tatalakayin ni Miss Cory Quirino sa Health and Wellness. At tuwing Biyernes naman, kung legal advice ang kailangan mo, Sagot ka na ng Legal Diaries kasama si Elmer Navarro Manuel at mga guest lawyers. Lahat ng niya mapapanood tuwing alas 3:30 ng hapon sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube.
Boto mo to, Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
We're back on Tribune News on Q. The Department of Health on Tuesday assured enough supply of paracetamol and other drugs for flu-like symptoms following consultation with major drugstore chains, local manufacturers, and suppliers on the status of said products. The DOH would like to assure the public that while there is an observed increased demand for such, there is no ongoing shortage in the Philippines. Paracetamol has many generic alternatives in the market, which are available in many drugstores nationwide, the DOH said. It added that constant monitoring is being done on the status of supply of critical medicine for COVID-19, including supportive medicines for symptomatic treatment. At the same time, the DOH appealed to consumers to refrain from hoarding, panic buying, or unnecessary purchases such as medications when not clinically warranted. The Philippine Atmospheric, Geophysical, and Astronomical Services, or PAG-ASA, on Tuesday said that northeast monsoon will bring rains in the country. According to the Weather Bureau, Eastern Visayas, Caraga, and Davao region will have cloudy skies with scattered rains, while Bicol region, Cagayan, Isabela, Aurora, and Quezon, cloudy skies with light rains. Metro Manila and the rest of the country will be partly cloudy to cloudy skies with isolated light rains. Temperature will range from 21.1 degrees Celsius to 30 degrees Celsius. And in business, Philippine Stock Exchange Index was named Best Stock Exchange in Southeast Asia for 2021 at the Marquee Awards of the 15th Annual Best Deal and Solution Awards 2021 by Institutional Investment Magazine, Alpha Southeast Asia. Local shares remain attractive as analysts believe the shares index would beat last year's performance, the FMIC and UANP Capital Markets Research said. In a statement, the report noted that besides fresh concerns about the Omicron COVID-19 strain, as well as Beijing's relentless crackdown on private firms, sent global financial markets tumbling in November. Before we go, we have a few more reminders. Please stay with us.
Boto mo to, Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
Ang Daily Tribune may digital shows na din. Dahil sa mas lumalaki at mas lumalakas nating tribu, handog sa inyo ng Daily Tribune ang mga programang magbibigay buhay araw-araw. Be informed at mag-good vibes tuwing umaga sa programang Gising Na. Be updated sa news and happenings sa Tribune News on Q. Mas kilalanin pa natin ang mga paborito nyong atleta sa programang The Athletes Tribune. Alamin ang latest entertainment sa programang What's Up. Ma-inspire sa mga kwentong hatid ng Perfect. Search lang ang Daily Tribune sa inyong Facebook at Tribune Now on YouTube. See you there mga katribu! Mapalutong bahay man o sumptuous meal for special occasions, sagot na kayo ng tropang Kalanpag. Dahil atid sa inyo ng Daily Tribune ang fun and exciting cooking show na Kalanpag, manood at matuto kung paano lutuin ang mga favorite nyong recipes. Sabayan pa ng fun and inspiring na kwentuhan sa kusina. I-upgrade na rin natin ang mga nakasanayang traditional dish ng pamilya. Plus, healthy tipid tips na ibabahagi ng tropang Kalanpag. Matuto, mabusog, at ma-good vibes dito lang sa Kalanpag. Tuwing Lunes, 10:30 a.m. sa Daily Tribune Facebook page at Tribune Now on YouTube.
Boto mo to, Halalan 2022, the Daily Tribune special coverage.
That wraps up the stories for tonight. Before we go, we would like to thank the SM Store, Araneta Center, Department of Tourism, MG Motors, Hina Motors, Security Bank, and Overseas Community Affairs Council member Alan Lin of Republic of China for their continued support. Again, this is Venice Bautista, and you're watching Tribune News on Q. Stay safe, stay healthy, and stay at home. Good night, and God bless us all.
Catch the latest news on our website, tribune.net.ph. Follow us on Facebook, Twitter, and Instagram. Subscribe to our YouTube channel, Tribune Now. Download the Daily Tribune app on Apple Store for iOS and Google Play for Android to get the latest and most comprehensive news online. Daily Tribune invites you to join its Viber community, Katribu, to get updates on the hottest news on politics, business, sports, lifestyle, and entertainment. Emoticons of the Tribune mascot Tercito are available on our community Viber.